Well, here we are again for the now fourth Amelia Island and Friends Just Declare tournament. So everybody should, if it all goes well this week, see this hand with this opening lead in this auction. Now, you don't see the auction yet, so let me click on the auction. North passed. You opened a club. North bid a heart. You bid a no trump. Many people might have bid a spade. And North bid two no trump. So you're in two no trump. So the first thing we want to do is count our sure tricks. We have 3 diamonds. Of course, we could get 4 diamonds if the 10 falls, or if we get an entry to dummy. 3 diamonds and 2 aces is 5 tricks. So if we can get the dummy, cash our 3 diamonds and get the dummy with the queen of clubs or the queen of hearts, we'll have our 8 tricks. No, we won't. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have 7 tricks. We need 8. Okay, well, we're going to need some help. We're going to need to score both queens or a long club or something along those lines. We can afford 6 losers. So let's look at our losers. We've got none in diamonds. We have no clear loser in clubs. We have no clear loser in hearts because we have the ace. We have control. We're going to lose 4 spades at least, maybe 5. So let's look at the clues from the bidding. They never bid. And we've got, what, 23 points? Let's see. At 14, partner has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 23 hiker points. They have 17. We don't know what West can have, but we know East, who's a past hand and went past East, won't have 13. So they have 17. That means West has at least 4. And matter of fact, we don't think he'll have 12. So West has at least 5. Of course, West could have 10, whatever. He's made a passive lead in diamonds. Diamonds are going to be divided 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 2. So I'll be starting with the West hand 4, 4, 2, 3. Or West could have 3, which would be good. The 10 will be falling. 3, 4, 3, 3. So our first thing is we're going to win this diamond in our hand. So I'm just going to leave the queen of diamonds to see if the 10 falls as I'm thinking about what I'm going to do, because I know I'm going to cash that. Okay, well, there's one thing when you're short, we're short 3 tricks. When you're short tricks, you often want to let them make a mistake. So I'm considering leading the spade out, but I'll probably just get a diamond back if I do. So I'm going to see if the 10 of diamonds falls in this hand or not. Okay, well, he could have had 3. They don't need top from 3 small, so the 10 could be tripleton, in which case I need to overtake. Or he could have 4 diamonds. I'm going to need a heart anyway, so I'm not going to overtake. I'm going to need a heart or a club. Okay, so East threw a heart. Usually they throw from a long suit. He might be protecting spades. If he had 5 spades, he probably would have thrown a spade, maybe. So he could have 5 hearts. He could still have 5 spades. Anyway, they don't really use any signals. He could have really good hearts or not so good hearts. So I'm going to go along with the let them lead suits to me. That brings my 8 of clubs into play, brings my 9 of clubs into play if they lead those suits. And if I get 2 pitches off dummy, what am I going to pitch? I can pitch a heart. That's about it. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we've seen the ace, king, queen, jack. So the only one out is the 10. They lead a spade. They're going to give me a trick, so he's probably going to switch. So he's giving me 1 trick. I don't have the entries to get up to heart. Okay, so we have managed to gain 1 trick. So East is out of hearts. I'll lose a club to him. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. I'm going to try the clubs. Now, should I duck that one? No, when he's on the lead. Well, now we got a club entry to dummy. Clubs did not split. Doesn't matter because I'm going to take that one, pitch this one away. Okay, here we go. We have 7 certain winners. We're going to win 4 hearts and 3 spades. I mean, East could rough the West could shift a spade, and East could rough, I guess. But we'll say 7 winners. So we have 2 sure hand losers. That's going to be the Ace King of clubs. So we need to win 3 extra tricks, and we can afford to lose 1 extra trick. The 1 extra trick is in addition to the Ace King of clubs. So we could lose a heart, or we could lose a diamond or something. But we need to win 3 tricks. So if hearts are no worse than 4 or 1, we'll take 6 heart tricks instead of 4. And from the bidding, we don't think West has 5 hearts because if his partner opened and he had the Ace King of clubs and 5 hearts, I think he would have doubled us. So I think we're going to get 9 tricks. Where can our 10th trick come from? Excuse me. Well, we could get a club rough. Um, if they let us, I mean, they'll need not to switch to trumps right now and lead a trump when to win the next club. Or we need a 4-3 spade split, or potentially a club spade squeeze. We can't have a spade diamond squeeze on East because both spades are in the north end. So if as we try to squeeze East in the spades and diamonds, we'll have to throw a spade off dummy or a diamond off dummy, and East can just abandon that suit. So the potential squeeze is clubs in spades on West, maybe for an over trick. Say goes Ace King of clubs, and I rough a club safely. And East had 3 clubs and no more clubs, and West has 4 spades. Rough a, rough a diamond to my hand, and I could squeeze them in spades and clubs. So there's not a lot we can do here. We're just going to duck this one. Okay, so he's figured out the need for the heart switch. If we're going to get a club rough, we have to get it now. So hopefully he doesn't lead another club. Okay, well, West isn't letting us have our option of roughing club and dummy, but trumps are breaking. So we're down now to playing for a club squeeze on West. Well, there's 1 spade. There's a spade. Well, I think we're going to make it now. We didn't have the right count for a squeeze anyway, but they've thrown enough spades that we're going to make our contract. We had to lose 1 more trick for the squeeze to work. But we didn't need a squeeze because West had the spades were 3-3, it looks like. Spades are 3-3. If you're going Ace King of clubs, club rough over rough, then we could have played to squeeze him if he had 4 spades. He'd have the last club for sure, so the club would be a threat against him. And if he had 4 spades and we've lost a club, we'd have a club left, and he'd have to keep a club and 4 spades in the 3-card ending. Okay, well, once again we're in 2 no trump. The auction was probably similar. I opened a diamond. Partner said a spade. I said a no trump. And partner said two no trump. And this time we don't have any clues about their high card points. So West could have a pretty good hand and couldn't bid over my one diamond. Maybe it's a lot of diamonds. East could have a pretty good hand and couldn't bid because he's got a lot of spades. All we know is he's led the eight of diamonds. I mean the eight of hearts. And we have three certain winners: ace, king, and diamonds, and ace of hearts. And they can take whenever they want their two aces. And we have to worry about the heart suit split here. If this was a robot, I mean, it says robot, but this hand is from a human, and this was a human auction with a human lead. The robot would not lead the eight from three. That would be a doubleton or singleton. Being a robot, maybe I should make sure the lead's consistent with what robots do, so you'd at least have some input at what's going on. The robots are going to defend the rest of the hand after trick one the way robots do. Can't program their play because I don't know what we're going to do anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're going to duck in case West has a shift. We don't mind a shift. Actually, I'd rather have East on the lead. I don't even lead a club, maybe to the ace queen over here or something. Well, I'm going to have to lead clubs eventually anyway. But okay, so the 10, he's got the jack and the 10. Oh, he's got king. All right, he would not play the 10 from the king, jack 10. So he has a king, queen, 10. He has at most two, and if he has three, that's good for us. I think I'm going to win this one. Find out if he has another one or not. Okay. So we think we know now he has the queen and the jack because he played the 10 at trick one. So the one suit that we can set up is spades. We need to find the 10 and the 9. I could lead low towards the king. Doesn't help us very much. Then I could finesse in diamonds. We need lots of tricks. So we need 5 tricks. We can get 2 in spades. We can get 1 in clubs. That's 3 of our 5. We want to keep East off the lead if we possibly can. Well, we got a diamond entry over there, and we have to play clubs eventually. I'm going to just leave a small spade. All right. Okay, so our losers now, if we think West can't lead another heart. Matter of fact, we know West can't lead another heart. So East is a danger hand. He can take 2 hearts and the ace of spades, and they get in. Well, we got to knock out. Well, we got to knock out the ace of spades. Well, there's the 9. We can now finesse East for the 10 if he leads one. Okay, if we, let's see. They have 2 hearts, 2 clubs here. That would be 6 tricks for them. That's too many. We got to get clubs right. Well, if we lose the jack to the queen, he's going to cash his 2 hearts, and they're still going to get the ace of clubs. Nothing we can do about it. So that's 2 hearts for them, 2 clubs, 2 tricks in, 2 clubs, and 2 hearts. So if we play the jack and he wins the queen, we're down 1 no matter what, because he's going to cash his 2 things, and we can't get around the ace of clubs. And when the queen wins, they're going to know that they've got the ace of clubs, even if it's not in East hand. So we really have no choice here. If we want to make the hand, we've got to play the king. Okay. So diamond to the jack, diamond to the king, diamond to the 9. We could finesse the East twice, and he's got 4 hearts, at least 2 clubs. He had 2 spades. Well, okay, I'm going to cash king of diamonds and pitch a heart, a king of spades and pitch a heart. Then lead a low diamond to the jack, a low diamond back to the king, and consider whether I have to finesse the 9. Let's see if we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might have to finesse the 9 of diamonds. So I'm going to cash the king of spades, just in case we had the 10-9 doubleton. Oh, we did have 10-9 doubleton. Well, I'm going to cash the last spade then. How much? Oh, I can't finish it. Okay, king 5. Looks like down 1. King of clubs. Finesse the jack. Don't need to. 10 fall. 10. Okay, well, unless West jumps with ace and crashes the king. Nope. Okay. This hand, there's the extra chance. You should see the extra chance in case there's a doubleton 10-9 or tripleton 10-9 of spades. You can set the 8 up. It's just an extra chance for a third trick. Usually it doesn't happen, by the way. This is a fortunate layout. So here we are in Grand Slam off the Queen of Trumps. We could try to drop the queen off sides by cashing ace king, but we're going to finesse east for it. And if anyone's long in trumps, we think it's going to be east. And we have the option to finesse him also for the 9 later if needed. So since we need to get 4 extra tricks, where can they come from? Well, they're not coming from clubs. They're not coming from diamonds. We're counting on 5 diamond tricks. So we're going to need 4 hearts in our hand and 2 spade roughs and dummy. So we don't know how spades are split. We have 6 and West preempted in spades. Oh, I didn't show you the auction, did I? Okay. West preempted 2 spades after passing initially, so he doesn't have a typical weak 2 hand. Must be a pretty bad hand. Vulnerable, I don't know what he could have. We pushed on to Grand Slam. And these are doubled. So we're going to finesse him for the Queen of Hearts anyway. So we need to come up with a plan to, if we play small to the king and he shows out or follows, I guess he has to follow. Spade rough. Now we have to lead to the 9, I guess. Small to the 10, we can cash the king. And if he has Jack 9, Queen 9, we can cross the rough for heart, I guess. Finesse again. Finesse the 9 this time. Club to the ace. Finesse the 10. Okay, so we have a plan. We're going to rough this one, obviously. He could have 7-4-2-0. He could have only a doubleton spade over here. You would think usually this double would be Lightner double, saying, give me an unexpected lead, saying I've got a void somewhere. The suit he's most likely void in is diamond, so I'm not going to play a diamond in case he knew what he was doing. If I try to get a dummy with a diamond, he might be able to rough. That's what that double should mean. It's called Lightner, Lightner. Okay, so I just hide the 4 so he doesn't get a good count on his hand. If this is 4th best, let's see. 11 minus 5 is 6. I have 1, 2, 3. He'll have 3 higher than the 5. But certainly he doesn't have 8 spades. He'd a bit earlier. So if this is 4th best, he'll have 3 higher than the 5. He's played the jack here. Well, I'm just going to run the jack of hearts. Simplifies the hand. Well, we know he's got the follow. So he's got 2 hearts. So I'm going to rough can't rough a club. I'm going to rough a spade. I think this is safe. Now I don't have an easy way back to my hand, so I hope he doesn't have a diamond void. I should have thought about this a little earlier. Well, I thought he has a diamond. Ace of clubs won't work. Okay, well now we're golden. We can throw the 3 little clubs on these 3 cards. And then overtake the jack of diamonds so we can't misclick. Oh, we always had a club entry anyway, but okay. And now we're good claim. Okay, so here we're in three spades. We're not doubled. Let's see. Partner opened a diamond. We bid a spade. Partner bid two spades. We bid two notes on some sort of min-max, asking about the strength of partner's two spade raise and whether he has three spades or four spades. And apparently, partner said he had a minimum two spade raise and he holds four spades. And we thought, well, that would be probably a good place to stop. Okay, well, we have six winners off the top, ace, king, and spades, and all four diamonds. That's for six. We have three certain losers, a club and two hearts. We're likely to lose a spade, and we may lose a second club. So if we lose a spade, we can only afford one loser. Then we can't lose a club, and we're going to have to lose. I mean, we can't lose a second club. And if we lose two clubs, we can't lose a spade. We can certainly throw two clubs away on the hearts after we lose the ace king of hearts. We certainly throw a club off dummy on the diamond after we lose the ace king of diamonds. So one thought is, well, okay, we're going to just play low, see what happens there. Well, since we're playing against robots, he would not false card with the queen from queen jack, I don't think. So in theory, we can finesse west. But do we need to finesse west? We could try to get rid of our clubs. A club off dummy on the diamond, in which case we'll lose a diamond and a spade, but we can only afford one loser. I mean, we lose a club and a spade, and we can't afford a second club. So East has to have the ace of clubs, or we have to find the queen of the jack of spades. Would West lead away from the jack of spades? Again, this is a human-led hand, not a robot-led hand. Playing with robots. Oh, actually, this is a robot in East, so we know that he won't play the jack, the queen from the queen jack. So we know West has got the jack of spades. That's why you should sometimes vary your play. I think I can safely finesse in spades. Even if spade loses, if the club king is on side, we're going to make. So I'm going to finesse in spades. And if we pull the last trump, we'll have another club loser. Okay, so let's play a trump to the dummy, and I knock out the ace, king of hearts. They lead a club. I win the king. And that king of hearts, they lead the club. I ruff. I'm good. Okay, looks like we underbid. Since I can afford a club loser, should I play a club? Should I play a heart now? He wins the ace or king and leads a club through me. I might lose two clubs. Two clubs and the ace, king of hearts. That still makes. I can always just lose two clubs. It's all right. Well, now I'm safe. I should have probably thrown a diamond club. Yeah, I should have thrown a club. I should have just cashed the diamonds, and but I'm going to make. That's all I was trying to do. And everything's good. Yeah, I could play 3 diamonds and throw a club away, and then they can only take 1 club. Okay. I'm going to put my critic hat back on, and let's look at the auction. South opened the club. No one can complain about that. Now he could have rebid 2 no trump, 1 spade should be forcing, I think. 2 diamonds is not new minor forcing. Why? Because it's been 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th suit bid. This should be 4th suit forcing. Just unless you play XYZ, that could be XYZ, but we won't talk about that now. 4th suit forcing. 3 clubs in theory denied a diamond stopper, but South had one. I don't know why he denied one. 2 no trump would be forcing. South bid 3 hearts showing a good heart suit. And I mean North bid heart showing good heart suit. South blasted with Blackwood. Found out about 2 key cards. Did he have 2 key cards? 1, 2, yeah, 2 key cards and the Queen of Clubs, and he bid 6 no trump. Okay, so we're in 6 no trump. So you count your winners. Of course, you're going to win 2 diamonds with that diamond lead. You have 4 clubs if you want them, 2 spades, and you can always set up a heart. That's for 9 tricks, but when you set up a heart, you're going to have to lose the ace of hearts. So you have 9 tricks. You need to find 3 more, and you can afford no more losers. Now we're already accounting you're going to lose the ace of hearts. So besides the ace of hearts, you have no more losers, and that's what these things say. And West may have the 9 of diamonds. That's about the only clue we have from the bidding. So let's boil down the hand and see how we're going to play it, where we're going to get our extra tricks from. In diamonds, it's unlikely we'll get an extra trick because that's the 6 and the 3, maybe a squeeze. In clubs, if clubs break, we can take 5 club tricks. That's +1. We counted 4. In spades, if we finesse in spades correctly, we can take 3 spades. So 3 spades, 5 clubs is 8, 2 diamonds is 9, 10, and 1 heart is 11. So even if we take 5 clubs, even if we guess spades right, we're still going to need 2 hearts. Okay, well, if we need 2 hearts, if we can get 2 hearts, we can probably get 6 hearts. So let's see how we're going to play the heart suit. Well, we're going to play the Queen of Diamonds, and we can see how we play the heart suit after we find out what happens here. Okay, so now, how are we going to play the heart suit? Well, this is a fairly well-known kind of card combination. You're missing 5 to the ace jack. 1, 2, 6, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, 5 to the ace jack. So the initial play is small to the king. And so our small will be the 7, although we don't plan to duck it. Well, now that helps us. That probably wasn't the best play by the robot. King. Okay, so we can claim now the jack is going to fall. What usually happens here is this hand will duck the ace with the king, queen, 10, 9. You play the king, and if East wins the ace, you have to decide what to do. But the hard situation is if West ducks. Let's back this up and show this. Since I'm at a teaching table, I can undo. I can undo everything. I guess I can undo. Well, the theory goes if it goes small to the king and it wins, you come back to your hand. Small and West plays low, that's just the ace and jack out. And so do you play, if East has got both of the ace and jack, if West has got both the ace and jack, no matter which one you win, that's your second last heart, but then you can come and cash your clubs. You're going to be down 1. He still has the ace and jack. If East has both the ace and jack, you can't guess right either. So it's you got to play East for a Doubleton heart, because if he's got two, two after he plays low in the second one, there's nothing you can do. So if he has the ace jack, there's nothing you can do. So he's got to have a Doubleton that's the jack, or the Doubleton that's the ace. And it turns out that the percentage play in that situation, believe it or not, is to play the queen again, playing west for 3 to the ace. But here it doesn't matter. We can just claim we've got all the hearts are going to be good after we well, they're all good now. Well, I took a break for dinner. As you can see, I lost my history because I'm playing this in the practice table in the main room. You can see this up here, main bridge club. But that's okay, because I don't want to compare my scores to anybody else, because I have, as I said at the beginning of the video, some knowledge of the hands. I picked them out and posted them to BBO so that they could be human bid and played. All the bidding is by somebody else. I never bid or played any of these hands. I'm just taking their bidding as it was given. I sometimes delete the alerts so I don't have big long page longs of alerts if it's obvious bids. On this hand, we start off with 10 certain tricks, CWs, certain winners, 5 hearts, 1 spade, 4 diamonds. That comes to 10. There's no clear hand losers. For example, I could right now try to cash 3 diamonds and throw the club away so I don't lose a club. 5-2-2 diamond split is not totally unreasonable. It's possible. So is there another line of play? Well, if I save my spade entry to dummy, I could win the ace of diamonds, cash the... Ooh, can't cash the ace of spades because that puts me in the wrong hand. All I need is 2 spade roughs, but I need 3 entries to dummy. So I'll win the ace of diamonds, spade to the ace. Win the ace of diamonds, spade to the ace. Heart to the king. Spade. I'm going to run out of entries to dummy. I have an entry problem. I mean, all I need to do is to rough 2 spades. So I can't block the diamond suit. I'm going to go ahead and play the ace of diamonds. Because if I'm going to rough 2 spades, I'll be out of trumps, and my only entry in my hand is the ace of spades. So is there any risk with this line of play? I could 5-2 diamonds won't cause us a problem per se, because even if they rough the 3rd diamond, I need 3 spade roughs, because it's one of my winners. So the problem here is roughing a club in dummy doesn't do me good. Cross rough, in theory, I would need to rough 3 clubs in dummy. So I have to use 2 hearts to get to dummy, and I rough 2 spades, and have no way to get to dummy to pull the last trump, if trumps are not 2-2. So there's some risk in just the simple play of roughing 2 spades. So what happens if I play king of diamonds and diamond and pitch a club, and if somebody roughs a diamond? If nobody roughs a diamond, it's easy. Now I can ace of spade, club rough, spade rough, high, trump to dummy, spade rough, high. So I think, all right, if you play ace of spades, trump to dummy, rough a spade, high to keep them from roughing, heart to dummy, rough a spade, high, you've got no way to pull the last trump, and they might return a diamond. Even best case, diamonds are 4-3. You can't get out of your hand to pull their last trump, and if you do ruffle something to get a club to get over, you can't get back to your hand. So the entry problems is going to screw that up. So I'm just not going to worry about it right now. Let's go ahead and unblock the ace of spades. We might have to take a spade finesse King of diamonds. Now we're gonna try to hide the jack of diamonds. Just nobody ruffs this. We're fine. Okay, there's one of our spade ruffs. Oh, and since he led the king, we can just pull trumps and ruff one spade high. Ace of hearts. There's the 9. Heart to dummy. Spade, ruff high. We don't even need the queen of diamonds anymore. And queen of diamonds, we're going to ruff it. Ruff. And we pull the trumps. And the dummy's good. Okay, well, my initial thought here was to cash the ace of spades and ruff 2 spades, and that would give me my 2 extra tricks. But the problem with that is I don't have a way to get back over there to pull trumps if trumps split 3-1. So try to imagine this play. Wind ace of diamonds, ace of spades, small heart to the king, spade ruff with the ace, small heart to the jack, spade ruff with the queen. I'm out of trumps in my hand, and I've got no way to dummy to pull the last trump. So, and if I lead a club to set up a ruff, they would just lead a diamond, and I'm one in my hand, and I can't get back to my hand to cash my diamonds. So the easy play turns out, when I thought of at trick 1, didn't work in this head. We get around those trump ruffs. I mean the entry problems with the ruffing 2 spades. If they let a club, it would have been a lot easier on us. Okay, now we're here on board 8. We don't actually need to see the results. We can make this bigger, so screen bigger. I don't know if that helps or not. We'll give this a try. Well, as we have 4 certain winners, those are 4 3 hearts and a spade ace. We have 3 hand losers for sure, the ace of clubs, and missing the ace, queen, 10, and 2 more spades. Ace, queen, 10, and 3 more spades. We're going to lose at least 2 trumps. So I don't think we're going to have time to set up a spades. We think this 7 of spades is from a singleton or doubleton, and we think he says the king jack. We know that West is weak. We can do the math. There's 40 total points. We have 21, so they have 19. East promised as many as maybe 18. That would leave West with 1 jack. We're missing 3 jacks. Up to 4 points. He could have a queen? He could have the queen of diamonds. Could he have a king? He could have we know he doesn't have the king of spades. He could have the king of clubs. Oh, well, I'm going to just win the ace. I don't see any hope setting up a long spade, and I'm going to lead a diamond. I'm going to play for luck. We want to have diamonds splitting. Okay, that takes care of that. Well, all right. They're going to rough that one. Oh, excellent. That was not a good play by them. Well, now we're getting a little excited. Ace. King of diamonds. Drop 10. Drop 10. Ooh. Well, my 9 is pretty big. Oh, East faults carded us. All right, so that's all the trumps. 6, 3, 3, 1. He's got the ace of clubs and the king of spades, so rough. Diamond, throw spade, diamond, throw spade. Well, they threw all their hearts away now. I mean, they don't have enough hearts left. Well, we're frozen right now, but he's going to play the Jack of Hearts, it looks like. I could claim, but this is going to be, I mean, I guess everybody's going to get the same defense. I should be down. They gave me a spade trick and then they gave me a heart trick. They shouldn't give me either of those. I'm having some software problems. Connection problems. Well, I don't approve of their bidding here either. I don't know. I mean, I don't know their methods. It's clever that two no trumps is just diamonds or both minors. Well, here we're on board 9. We're playing in two hearts doubled. Let's look at the auction. Our partner passed, East opened a heart, and we made a not terrible two-heart overcall. Gets passed back to East, and he made a takeout double. And then West made what must be a penalty pass. Yes, penalty pass. Okay. Well, we have 22 high card points, so they have 18. East opened the bidding, so they don't psych, so he has 12, maybe 13. If he had 12, his partner would have 6. If he had 13, his partner would have 5. If West has the king of hearts, that places the king of diamonds in East. Well, I don't have a high hope for the diamond finesse. The club finesse might win, or clubs might be 3-3. I don't know if we'll have time to set up a long club. Anyway, let's see what happens here. Oh, he has the king, queen, jack, 10. So he's ducking this one to us. That gives us a lot of information. Of course, the 8 of spades always told us he had the king, queen, jack, 10. We still don't know if East has. Well, he could have played the 2. I guess he doesn't have the 3, 4. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't know where the 7 is. We know he has the king, queen, jack, 10. Very flagrant display. Well, I'm going to take the diamond finesse. Hope it wins, I guess. I don't expect it to. Okay, king. Well, we'll find out if he's got the 7. Okay, so now we've found one of our 3 missing tricks. We need to find 2 more. East had 5 spades. West had 2. We think West has probably 5 hearts since he's sort of weak. Maybe we finesse him for the 8 of hearts. Anyway, we're going to take our diamond before the mice get at it. Don't pitching diamonds on spades. And let's play a heart. Oh, East had the queen of hearts. We think with queen jacky to play the jack, and I think West needs the king of hearts for the double. So hearts would be 5, 5, 2, 1. Maybe 5, 4, 2, 2. We'll win that one. We can't let East End lead a spade through it. Well, actually, if he's got 5 hearts, he's got more trumps than us. We don't want him roughing. And we need to get our club tricks before they go away. Can I afford to take the club finesse? No, because it can't let East in because he'll lead another spade. Although I can pitch a diamond, he can lead another spade. I pitch a club. He'll throw all his clubs away. So we think he had 2 spades, 5 hearts. So it could be 3-3 or 4-2 in the minors. We had less spades, so we had less diamonds, and we had clubs. So if he had a 2-card suit, it would probably be clubs, right? I mean, we had seven spades and 6 diamonds. So we're going to play on. We're going to get our 2 clubs and then punt. We'll take 2 clubs in our hand, or one being dummy. I don't guess it matters. Okay, well the 10 fell. That didn't set our 9 up for us technically, but it's close. Okay, so now we're going to find out about the diamonds. I can punt a diamond and see what happens. I should be able to get a trump, even if he's got the king jack 8. If he's got the 8, I set up a trick, and if he's got the king jack 8, I'll just punt a diamond. Oh, the jack of diamonds. Oh, that's curiouser. Well, I guess he's got all trumps. No, he's got one that's not a trump. Another diamond, probably. Yep. Okay.